Hey there, good afternoon. This is pretty much quintessential California here. That is the Pacific Coast Highway, Highway 101. Going north up the coast there, south down to Santa Barbara, about 20-something miles down there. I'm coming from the north, heading down to Santa Barbara. It will be my first time visiting Santa Barbara. I was raised in California, but up north. My family is from the Los Angeles area, Long Beach, and around there. But then we moved north when I was a couple of years old, and I was raised up there, and I've never visited this part of the California coast at all. So I came down from San Luis Obispo and Pismo Beach and stayed in Lompoc last night. Cheap hotels there, $60 including tax. And then going to head down, explore Santa Barbara, and maybe stay in Carpinteria tonight. Looks like a mellow little beach town there. So around the corner up there is Refugio State Park. I stopped there. I just wanted to do a quick stop down to the beach kind of a thing. It was $10, so I asked the lady, is there somewhere I can just park and get down to the beach without paying? And she mentioned this spot here. So Refugio State Park around the corner there, and then Arroyo Quemada Beach is right down there around that corner. So going to pop down to the beach there, take a quick look, and then keep on driving. So it's kind of a path, a little bit tricky there, but then you get down to this nice bike path. And a sweet spot. It is February 28th, last day of the month. Nice and warm. I think summers and winters are not all that different here, because in the summer the climate is kind of temperate because of the ocean. It would be warmer, of course, but you know, middle of winter here, and it is nice and warm. That water is not going to be super warm though. You could definitely get in it. There are some surfers out there, but they got wetsuits on. Someone fishing. Looks like these guys are camped here. Surfer out there. Let's see if he catches this wave. Looks like he's going to go for it. Nope. Here we go. All right. Great area of these nice little private coves. And then I guess Arroyo Quemada Beach is around the corner there, unless this is it maybe here. I'm gonna guess that there's lots more of a stretch of beach going out that way, but a little bit tricky to get around there when I don't have shorts on and I don't want to get my pants all wet. So going to turn around, head back to the car, keep on cruising, and head for Santa Barbara. Pardon the noise. I really wanted to get a good shot of that crazy looking vehicle there. and then the people showed up and got in the car and took off. Some kind of like futuristic Batman go-kart kind of a thing. You can get a little bit of a view of it there. Very cool. And look at this just totally surreal, idyllic scene here. Smack in the middle of winter, and it is a sweet day in Santa Barbara. That is the old Mission there. Mission Historical Park. And so the missions were constructed by the Spanish throughout California when it was part of New Spain, before it even became Mexico. This mission here was constructed in 1786 by the Spanish. And so California became part of United States territory in 1848. And so there was a period there in which California was part of Mexico after Mexico gained independence from Spain, from being New Spain to becoming Mexico, and this was part of Mexico. And then history happened and became eventually part of the United States, a official state, obviously. And so the missions are all up and down California. San Diego, Los Angeles, Santa Barbara here, San Luis Obispo, Santa Cruz, San Jose, San Francisco. These were all missions that were part of the Christianizing of the native peoples, of the Spanish establishing their culture and converting the locals. Santa Barbara Mission, founded December 4th, 1786. Present church completed 1820, destroyed by earthquake 1925, restored 1927 and 1953. As you can see, this paint job looks like part of the restoration, whether that was back then or even maybe more recently.
Fuego en mi corazón, fuego, fuego en mi alma, arde en mi pecho en la mañana, y yo solamente pienso en ti. Esta noche quiero que seas mía. No te niegues, me tienes aquí. Fuego, fuego en mi corazón. Fuego, fuego en mi alma. Fuego, fuego en mi corazón. Fuego, mi amor por ti es puro fuego. amor por ti.
Today is a Sunday. Lots of people out and about.
Yeah.
Pineapples and mangoes. Oh my. Out here is Stearns Wharf. And so my first impressions of Santa Barbara is that it is really nice. And I had kind of high expectations, but I thought that it was going to be more like city feeling, kind of like San Diego. I didn't realize that it was only 90,000 population, so it is a great size. A small city, but very quaint and beautiful architecture. You can see a lot of these buildings are newer constructed. They're like banks and 7-Eleven and stuff that are constructed to look like the old Spanish mission style architecture. All these buildings, you can see, they're just all in the old style. Very cool. I was really expecting a big like skyscraper kind of a skyline. So this is really nice. I'm sure that it is not cheap to live here. Piñas locas. Crazy pineapples. So this is the Stearns Wharf. And the beaches of Santa Barbara. Very nice. So I'm going to guess that this bicycle path continues all the way up the coast to where I started the video. That would be like 15 miles or so up that way.
See, there are other people like me. I love that.
Stearns Wharf and smoking don't mix. Photos from 1998 Stearns Wharf fire. I never heard about that. It was totally destroyed there and obviously rebuilt. I guess you can rent all kinds of cute little vehicles for cruising around town. It's funny, he's pretending like he's being pulled by that car. Stearns Wharf. John P. Stearns built Santa Barbara's major commercial wharf in 1872 with funds borrowed from W.W. Hollister. Funny because Hollister came up in the last video. The enterprise was successful, although Stearns Wharf suffered from severe storms in 1878. Steamships brought passengers to the wharf regularly for over 4 decades. A busy industrial and fishing pier, it was closed to pleasure use during World War II. So this was dedicated in 1985, before that fire in 1998.